Hello, divas, diamonds, and dolls. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Femininity with Momma Gail. If this is your first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, let's talk about feminine women and everyday issues. Everyday issues are going to happen to us all. There are things that's going to go on in life that we have no control over. Things that will happen throughout the day that we have no control over. But we always have control over ourselves. And this is why we must have a personality that keeps us in feminine flow. We have to be able to use the superpowers that we have in order to bring harmony and peace into certain situations. We have intuition. We are able to look at people and see the ugliness in people. We are able to see when people are miserable and not allow misery to pull us in, because misery loves company. We are also not going to get caught up in bitterness and bitter people, because bitter people assignment is to make you bitter right along with them. So you work on your personality, so that when you encounter things on a daily basis, you will continue to be who you are, to represent who you are, to flow in feminine energy, to radiate feminine radiance. The feminine woman is soft and sweet and tender and nurturing. She's attractive. She has feminine presence when she walks into a room, on the workplace, the marketplace, wherever she is. The feminine woman is going to be seen. Her presence is known. So we use this to draw people into positivity. We use our feminine energy to attract people to healing presence. We use our feminine energy to bring love in the midst of hate. Now, don't get me wrong, we are not perfect, because you do have some angry, miserable haters in this world who's going to do everything to get you to respond out of masculine energy. And after you walked away and you've done everything that you could to not get caught up and entangled in somebody else's feelings or opinion of you, if you are forced and attacked, you have to defend yourself. And in defending yourself, you go into masculine mode and snap right back into femininity, girl mode. Now, I'm not saying that when things happen, we are supposed to always back up, but we are to be the bigger person. We are sweet and gentle. The things that we have, the gifts, with people who are miserable. Some people don't like you because of what you represent. They're flowing in masculine energy. You are feminine, drawing attention. They don't like that. They don't want to flow in feminine energy, but they don't want you to flow in it either, simply because it's you. So even if with our personalities and working on who we are, being soft, being sweet, being radiant, being tender, being understanding, things of that nature, it's a part of our personality. Superpowers that we have: intuition, soft spoken, being sweet. We don't initiate drama. We don't carry drama. We don't bring drama. We handle everyday life different from other people. We know that it rains on the just as well as the unjust. And when we get rained on, we handle the rain in a positive way because we know that when the rain comes, the rain is out of our control. We either protect ourselves with an umbrella, the protection, the covering of femininity, of who we are and who we represent, or we let the rain beat down on our heads and bring us out of character. So our personality must be on point, and we must always be who we are regardless of what's going on around us. Dealing with issues, everyday issues, I talked about when we're dealing with our mates in a video, being his sweet spot. When you are dealing with controversy, issues, the back and forward, sometimes you have to shut down, be silent, on the job, in a place where supermarket, dealing with people. Sometimes silence is your weapon. And silence is your weapon because when you don't give people an argument, sometimes they get even angrier because they were in argument mode and you just shut it down. When you are dealing with people, don't ever conduct yourself in a way where you are back and forward, combative, things of that nature. It pulls you out of your feminine energy. When you're dealing with your mate, silence is the key. There is always a proper time to address things. Even when you're dealing with things on your job, you don't have to deal with it right then and there. Let things calm down, soothe, and let them think that it's past. And in a couple of days or either the next day, address the issue when you have calmed down, woosah, and did whatever it is that you needed to do to get yourself together, to come back in feminine energy, in a feminine voice, in feminine flow, and speak your piece. So yeah, silence is one of your superpowers, that sometimes you can shut it down and wait until the proper time. But with your mate, it's always listen to what it is that he has to say. Listen to what it is that he's saying. Address the issue when it needs to be addressed if there's an issue. When you are listening, you are taking in, you are absorbing, you are receiving what it is that he is saying. And don't just be defensive at what it is that he's saying, especially when it's in correction of something. Ask yourself, is what he's saying true? See it from his perspective. Your mate is not in a relationship with you to hurt you. More than likely, they're in relationship with you to help you and build you up, to correct some things that he may not be pleased with. And you may have some things that you are not pleased with him, within him. But if you can't hear what it is that he's saying to you, don't expect him to hear what it is that you are saying to him. Relationship, it takes two or more people. It's not just about the feminine sweet girl getting her way all the time. So dealing with issues, we deal with the same issues as everybody else. It's just how we deal with the issues. We keep peace in the room. We keep peace within ourselves. We keep peace in our homes by dealing with things, not the way the world or other women deal with things. So your feminine radiance, your feminine energy, your feminine flow, the fluidity of your femininity should always be in a way that brings peace, Love, sweetness, joy, calmness. It should always be attractive. It should always be attracting. It should always be sweet and soft. Because that's what feminine energy is. It's genuine. It's real. Dealing with everyday issues. We deal with everyday issues, just not in the way that everybody else does. This is Femininity with Momma Gail. Have a blessed and prosperous day. Divas, diamonds, and dolls.